GTA 5 is one of the best-selling video games of all time. Ranking third place only behind Tetris and Minecraft, the game sold over 185 million copies, with the game only being out for 10 years. In comparison, Tetris came out in 1985 and Minecraft came out in 2009. With GTA 5 being fairly recent, it's astounding to see how much success and praise the game has gotten. With this being said, how did GTA 5 become a global phenomenon? Also remember to leave a like if you do enjoy today's video. GTA 5 was released on September 17th, 2013 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. After the game's release, the game received very impressive scores of 96 and above on Metacritic and Game Rankings, as well as perfect scores from over 30 reviewers. On the first day of release, the game sold over 11 million copies and grossed $800 million, eventually reaching $1 billion within 3 days of the game's release, which is crazy. You might be wondering how the game achieved those crazy numbers, and one reason is because simply the creators of the game. Rockstar Games has a strong reputation for making high-quality open-world experiences, which also helped the fact that this was their 15th installment into the GTA series, so Rockstar had plenty of experience making great games in the series. Some of these games obviously including GTA San Andreas, Vice City, and GTA 4, just to name a few. GTA 4 was especially important due to the debut of multiplayer capability, which added a whole new level of fun being able to play with your friends in an open world environment. It also helped that GTA 4 had different match types that players could choose from to add more variety to the multiplayer. With this being said, GTA 5 had a lot of hype involving the multiplayer scene, with players curious on how Rockstar would improve it in comparison to GTA 4. Before we go any further into GTA Online, we need to talk about the story mode. GTA 5 story mode consists of 3 protagonists, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. Each character has their own unique personality, with Michael being an intelligent, articulate middle-aged man, Franklin being a loyal, level-headed young man, and Trevor, well, being Trevor.
Michael, you reach out to Franklin. Trevor, you do what you do.
Roger that.
Throughout the story, these characters' different paths cross, and the player is given to choose which player they want to control, which added variety to the game. The dialogue between the different characters are pretty memorable, and the game's overall satirical take on American politics and culture is pretty humorous. Moreover, the player witnesses the growth and development of the 3 main characters as they play the game, which builds an emotional connection with them. The story mode also has a lot of replayability, as the game has multiple endings and the player can replay missions using different characters if they desire. Not to mention the great voice acting in the game, cutscenes, and scenery. GTA 5 story mode should not be slept on due to the overall writing, plot, and character development. GTA Online was a huge success, which allowed players to play with their friends or random other players in an open world environment. Players could literally do anything they wanted, from stealing jets to doing missions, racing in the street, blowing up their friends with C4. The possibilities were literally limitless. And I can't go further without mentioning the impact of YouTube creators at the time that showed the game's potential to a wider audience. Obviously, one of the biggest ones is Vanoss Gaming, and I'm a fanboy for Vanoss Gaming. He uploaded a lot of GTA content where he would just mess around with his friends, find glitches in the game, and try silly challenges that got a lot of views. His videos were very popular and allowed his audience to enjoy the game, which obviously further increased the sales of the game. I also can't forget to mention some classic clips that happened because of GTA 5.
Where the fuck is that bus, man? It's usually here by now.
I don't fucking know.
Banana bus, banana.
Oh, there it is!
Holy shit!
There's the beer!
Holy shit, it's actually a beer!
Yes!
What?
Yes!
It's not beer.
Carton Papa!
Hey guys, come on in! Holy God! Jesus!
I still think it's hilarious. I'm editing this clip right now. After 9 years, that clip is still fucking golden. No one can convince me otherwise. It also helped that GTA Online saw plenty of updates, with the first one being the Beach Bum update, which was released in November 2013, that added new vehicles, clothing, and different jobs to the game. This was followed by the Valentine's Day update, as well as the business update in early 2014. Obviously, through the years, GTA updates added more content to the game that gave existing players a reason to keep playing the game and stuff to go after and collect. One of the more significant updates being the heist update in March of 2015. This update added heist missions where players could plan and execute heists in order to get tons of money in the game. Players had to work together in order to complete them successfully, and it expanded the lore of the game in general by adding new characters in the game. Another big update we saw was the Executives and Other Criminals update, which came out in December 2015. This introduced the ability for a player to become a CEO, and the players could purchase and customize high-end offices and warehouses. This also came with VIP/CEO missions, where players could partake in missions in order to collect products to put in their warehouses. And obviously, once the warehouse was filled, they could sell it to make a lot of money. GTA 5 also expanded in November of 2014 with the launch of the new Xbox One and PS4. Those became available on those consoles, and later in April 2015, the game was released on PC, which obviously expanded the game's reach even further for these newer consoles. And obviously, these additions also saw first-person mode being added to the game, as well as updated graphics, so players that liked them on the old gen could obviously play them on the new gen consoles. GTA Online also saw updates like Bikers, where players could form motorcycle clubs and partake in illegal activities in order to make money. Import-Export, where players could steal exotic cars and store them in warehouses to sell later. And Gun Running, where players could operate illegal weapon manufacturing businesses. There were also updates that added more fun to the game, such as After Hours, which focused on the nightlife, where players could operate nightclubs. Expanding on the popularity of GTA heists, they added the Doomsday heist and the Diamond Casino heist, and then more recently the Cayo Perico heist. Tons of creators on YouTube still make content around the game, and the game still receives support from Rockstar, with updates even 10 years after the game's launch. I can't forget to mention the impact of GTA Roleplay has had either. This saw streamers and creators hopping into roleplay servers where they could take on a role in the server and play it, such as like a police officer, for instance. Throughout the years, GTA also seen some great mods made for the game. Some can include that make the game look extremely realistic. I've seen a bunch of those on YouTube. Other mods can include changing how your character looks in a character menu, which players can choose between different player models from other games, shows, etc. For example, I know Smitty uses that when he plays GTA. He has the character menu that he can change to funny characters if he wants to.
I was in Med Bay, I promise.
What was your pathing?
Oh, fuck.
Overall, GTA 5 is truly a global phenomenon. From the immersive story mode to the craziness of GTA Online to the creativity of GTA RP servers and mods, I don't think this game will die anytime soon. Well, until GTA 6 comes out. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. Be sure to leave a like for the YouTube algorithm if you liked the video, as well as subscribe for more videos like this. There's some videos on the screen for you guys to click as well if you're interested. Thanks again, and have a good day.